What's up, trader? So it's me, Coach Carver, here again, and in today's video I really want to break down a trade that I called out in our free signals chat last week and just really show you guys what some of the thoughts were going through my head when I initially called the trade out, kind of break down the analysis, what I saw in the market, and then obviously showing you the real-time update, what happened with the trade, the pips gained, and how it's currently doing. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead, let's jump into the video, and I'm going to show you guys what was going on when I called out this trade. Bro, I get that you're excited about this trade, but dude, come on. Let them know about the signals chat. Go ahead and here, give away something cool. So, you guys heard it. We do have our free signals chat. We are gonna go ahead and do a giveaway, completely random giveaway here for the Beats, Power Beats Pro. Guys, pretty cool. We'll go ahead and announce a giveaway here. So make sure you are in that free signals chat. Make sure you follow along, getting some additional value, and make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell. And if you like this video, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead and jump back in the video.
All right, traders, here we are on the EURUSD on the 30-minute time frame, meaning that every one of these candlesticks represents 30 minutes of time. This is the European and the United States dollar that I'm trading here. We just got activated into a buy trade on EURUSD. We can see that my overall target, this would be more or less my TP2, my 4-hour order block, is a 1 to 11.4 risk reward, meaning that I'm risking 1% of my account at a 15.2 pip, looking to gain 167.8 pips, which would be gained about 11% of my account. My official TP1, I'm going to be looking at this previous high here, just a quick 76 pip move. Still looking at a 1 to 5 risk reward, pretty clean. I'll show you guys a couple of my other targets here. Let me go ahead and drill this out. We can see I got it, my entry refined to a 30-minute order block that we have here. Have my stop loss just a little bit below. We can see I'm not on replay mode. If I was, this would be highlighted here. So we're not going off of any, like, you know, past market data, anything like that. You know, no, people will probably try to say some dumb shit, but here we have it. Current trade, current running. Go ahead, pop out. There's my 4-hour target there. We could see price potentially push past that, but I do have a buy to sell setup. What I'm essentially looking for is all of this liquidity right here to get grabbed. You know, like we've talked about in previous videos, when we see price moving sideways like this, and you know, price is just bouncing off of support and resistance, what it's essentially doing is creating a bunch of liquidity, and seeing how the banks can't put all of their orders in at once. What they need to do is they need to find that liquidity. They need to find where they can, you know, go ahead and put in a larger order. So in a setup like this, price is pushing, you know, just essentially sideways, creating a ton of liquidity. We have some higher highs and higher lows being created, especially on these micro time frames. But what we can see is we had an expansion up, and what I was looking for is that test back down to that initial expansion. So if we look at that 1-hour time frame, we had this push up, right? And then we have that come back down. I'm looking for it to retest this order block here at the base of that expansion. So if you take a look, right, we'll take a look at some of the further data. We'll take a look at like a 12-hour time frame. Actually, I got some daily order blocks, right? So we can come in here, we can switch over to the daily. We have a potential another target up here. I have another sell limit set up here as well. That's a 1 to 11 risk reward, and we have a much higher target where we have a bunch of liquidity that still hasn't been swept. I have a target of a sell limit set up for 16.73 risk to reward. So if this trade were to even continue up here, right, that could put us up to our next daily order block. That's a 284 pip move with a 1 to 18.72 risk to reward. If this thing goes all the way up and clears all this liquidity and mitigates all these order blocks, all these fair value gaps, and comes all the way up here to the top, that's a 641 pip move with a 1 to 42.2 risk to reward. At the time of recording this is Monday, January 3rd at 12:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I'm going to take this back down here to the 4-hour. And let's go ahead and let's see what happens. Drop down here. We'll take a look at the 15-minute chart before we go. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a price push up, create a high, come down, grab a higher low, create a higher high, and then go ahead and come back and test that expansion. Give us another entry right here, and then pushing up and going towards our area, right? But let's go ahead, let's jump into it, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit for an update. All right, got a little update for you guys. It is January 11th here at 11:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Little update for you guys. Price went ahead, smashed our TP1. We wanted price in our last little video. We said we want price kind of push up, come down, kind of push up, come back down, give us another entry here, and then make that push up. And that's pretty much essentially what has happened, guys. I mean, you guys saw it there. You know, it's pretty cool. You know, price pushing up. Chairman Powell just went ahead and spoke, testified there. Then we had a red folder news for today, and we can see how that has impacted. Happened here this morning. We had a nice push up, making our way up towards that TP2. I'm assuming we're gonna have price push up a little bit more, probably kind of come back down, test around the basis, expansion, and then push back up here. So again, we'll go ahead, we'll keep you guys updated, but as of this moment from our initial entry, let's go ahead and give you guys the pips. We are up 77 pips off of this trade here. So pretty good, guys, and I'll see you back here for an update. All right, guys, to go ahead and wrap this thing up, you can see we successfully hit TP1, TP2, and TP3. Price ended up pushing up, went just a little bit past our order block here, and then you can see it's already pushed its way back down. Guys, absolutely awesome trade. All in all, we had got from that entry point here, we rode it up approximately 200 pips, 198.5 pips from that move. TP3 was 165.9. All in all, good trade, guys. If you want to be able to get access to software and education that can help you call trade ideas like this, you can see here we had Manara called out a very similar trade, and the thing went up and it pushed over 160 pips as well. So guys, this is absolutely amazing stuff. If you want to get access, feel free to reach out, and yeah, let's keep trading, get those clean risk rewards.